G-Mix for Kings only. Bitch.
I think this is it. I think this is it.
G-Mix. Yeah.
Oh boy. Trying to get us in trouble with this shit.
Yeah. That's how you come in.
Real Kings, man.
Real Kings.
Hey, yo, check it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, like only you can. You get what I'm saying? Hold up.
Yeah, we had to come in like that. First off, welcome back to another episode of Primarily Speaking. I am your host with the most, man with the gas, Mr. Papa 2 quarters. Let me get it that ass. It is your boy Prime and Azul to the 25.
No doubt about that. That's the big dog. He's the leader of the squad, and I am the total package Rex that rolled back after missing last week due to complications with my son. Nothing serious. He just been jumping on my back and carrying on or whatever. But we got a jam-packed show for y'all today. We're back. We're doing it big time. It's been a fantastic week, and I need to holler at my fellas. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, you already know what it is. It's Hannibal Vanderbilt, your down south Georgia boy. That's right, baby. That's right. Big Aquarius in the house. It's Aquarius season, motherfucker. And I'm going to pass it on to my boy on the right.
Yo, it's your boy Q the Body Brown, a.k.a. Mr. Alabama Slimmer, and we about to bring it to y'all real fucking
yes, sir.
Day.
Before we do anything else, fellas, I have to say a big happy birthday to one of our hosts, Mr. Hannibal Vanderbilt. Happy birthday, brother, man. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Pling.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be 1 year older?
Man, I feel good.
Good. How was your birthday? Being quarantined.
Tell you what, this was smoked out, I think.
I knew you were going to say that. Hey,
Brown been floating and he ain't take a toe.
Ground zero, dog. That's right.
He been floating without a toe. Hot damn, man.
That's right. That's how it goes out.
How old you now, man? You want to tell the world what your age is now? Or you want to keep that to yourself?
37.
37.
That's right, baby. And I'm still in rotation. How you love me?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Goddamn 84, baby. I'm still in rotation. That's right,
mad at you.
Can't stop it, baby.
Do the damn thing, man. Let's do the thing. Next year, when your birthday come around, man, we'll be able to celebrate a little better. Hopefully, man. If the world get back settled, man, we can celebrate for real. But otherwise, man, how y'all fellas doing? How's everybody?
We on the way.
What'd you say, Rick?
We on the way. I think we on the way to getting better. So.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I said I think we on the way to getting better.
I got you. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody week been? What's been happening?
Other than being on the quarantine, but we're free. We finally got us free.
So y'all good now? Y'all off of quarantine now?
Yeah.
That's what's up. It's been what, 10? It's been almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. What's the first thing you're gonna do once you get free? Once you get liberated?
Well, I already watched the car already.
You went to watch the car.
I'm going to do mine. First thing I did, I got up. I pulled everything out that bed. Pulled the covers out the bed. Nope. Took everything off. I had already been doing that anyway, but I was like, go ahead. It's time to wash sheets anyway. Like, let's go ahead.
Let me get the plug in right quick.
Does it feel like getting out of jail? That's that what it feel like?
Hey, man, go get you one of these Bizzle steam cleaners, man. We be around here steaming everything down.
Just steaming for no reason. What about you, Rex, man? How's your week been, sir?
I am walking on sunshine. We got that clown out. We got the regular guy in. And it just seems like a breath of fresh air, dog. Things seem more sunnier. The birds singing a little louder. It's just a fantastic time, dog. Fantastic time. We got adults back in the fucking room.
I like it, man. That's that kind of rolls us into it, man. Trump is officially out. He's officially out, y'all, boy. And we now have Biden. Yeah, I mean, Rex, you've expressed how you feel about that. You're elated. How y'all boys feel about Trump being out and Biden being in? Happy, sad.
It is
Don't give
fantastic.
a fuck.
Be really real?
Oh,
Yeah,
Can I be really
elated.
real?
Elated.
Can I be real?
yeah, of course.
Okay. But we got the one old fart out and got another old fart in.
Just exchanging farts for farts, huh?
Yeah. I mean, this other dude, it don't really make me never mind really. I mean, other than the fact that the other dude made the white people feel like they can say anything. This the new fart, you know, he probably, as long as he don't go around touching nobody on their shoulders and shit like that, he got it.
I want to ask this question because I heard a lot of no, I don't see a lot. I heard a comment about the fact that now he's in office, what is he gonna do? Blase, blase, blase. And one thing I want to keep in perspective, right, is that still an old white man, regardless, who's now president. We got a much better old white man than the one we have. However, we can't expect that he's going to be attacking all black issues immediately. I realistically thinking they're not going to be at the top of his priority list. You know what I'm saying? I think some black people feel like we want to see what he's going to do for us immediately. Like, I think like just realistically speaking, just wait and see. Let's wait and see how things turn out, man. You can't just say for after 2-3 months and he ain't did nothing for us yet that we made a
Let me
wrong
tell you
decision.
something right now. You can tell by the first couple of things he done with those executive orders what he really about. A lot of them about addressing immigration. He's talking about, you know, addressing the transgender and, you know, the alphabet
LGBTQ plus
alphabet, yeah, issues.
thing.
Yeah, so
Yeah, the alphabet people. The alphabet people.
yeah, so you can already tell what they're doing. I mean, yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's
you can expect the bare minimum just like we always been getting.
I'm waiting to see. You know, they say he's signed 17 executive orders. Most of them reversing. I think he tried to reverse or at least put a pause on like 100 of Trump's motions, whatever he's been doing prior. So I think that's one of the main things you have to do first. Unravel the bullshit, see what you're working with, and then build from there. I mean, but that's my opinion. I think that's not a bad way to start. But let's see. We'll see how things go. But let's jump into a few random news things. And the first thing I want to talk about is something that you mentioned, Brown. You just told us this right before we started the show, and I have to hear this topic again.
Yeah. So the title of the article is "Woman Claims Taco Bell Fired Her Because of Her Previous Porn Career." So the young lady was into porn. You know, she had an established porn career prior to the pandemic happening. And, you know, due to the pandemic, they weren't able to, you know, shoot the way they normally shoot or whatever. And her career kind of belly up. And she needed a job to feed her family of 4. So she went to Taco Bell, got a job. She said she explained to them that she already, you know, this is what her previous job was, the porn. And they hired her anyway. And somehow a customer recognized her and filed a complaint.
It's like, is that Jenny bend me over? Is that you?
Hey,
but here's my question. My question is, how terrible of a porn person star, I can't say star because it wasn't a star. How terrible at porn were you that you had to go get a job at Wendy's?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Like, how bad was it?
She just said, according to the article, you see she laid it out that she had a decent career going or whatever, and because of the pandemic, and she's from Arkansas, so you know, it's only so much brother and sister porn you can watch. You know?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
No, man. You know how much because of the pandemic, people probably watching more porn than anything now.
But not that much brother and sister porn though.
But she was doing brother and sister porn?
No, I'm just saying she Arkansas.
Oh, yeah, well, backwood trailer park porn.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I don't know what else to say about
Exactly.
that. Moving on.
Yeah. You got a legit claim?
She do what?
You think it's a legit claim, man? She can file a claim against them boys for firing her over that?
No. Because they would pretty much fire you for any damn thing.
I have a question.
Yeah, right to work.
What type of porn was she doing that they made a complaint about her working there. That's the question. That's the question. What type of porn was she doing?
Anal
It was
busters.
some nasty shit, dog. Yeah, see,
Exactly.
That right there alone. Yeah. See,
But think about it.
That shit was nasty.
But if you recognize her from the porn, you've been watching the nasty shit, though.
Oh
like
man,
that,
that's
I like where your head's at. I like where your head's at. Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna move on because
please,
I'm gonna tell you what, man. If I seen somebody,
we about to get all into this.
At the Taco Bell, I ain't about to complain about them working at Taco Bell because it's a lot of other nasty motherfuckers working anyway.
because I got all kind of questions, but this shit could drag on for hours, man. But anyway, more news, more news, kind of politically charged, I'm gonna say. Good news I want to mention is that Mr. Officer Eugene Goodman was promoted. I don't know, I don't have the actual title for his new position, but he is currently going to be guarding the VP. I thought that was dope, man.
Sergeant in arms of the Senate.
There you go. And I think I'm going to assume it's based on his actions during the insurrection that happened a couple weeks ago. I'm going to assume it's because of how he helped and protected the other senators and people of Congress, man. So I thought that was a good thing.
Why not be rewarded? Why not?
Right.
Why not be rewarded? Right?
Yeah. Shit, man. I'm all for it. Also want to give a good shout out to Amanda S.C. Gorman. She is the youngest poet laureate in history, man. For her poem, The Hills We Climb, which she wrote specifically for the inauguration. Dope ass poem. If you haven't heard it, you need to go out there and listen to it, man. It was real good, man. Real good. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to it.
Yeah, because she Little Mama touched my heart with that one. You know, to me she was the highlight of all that pomp and circumstance, this past week, man. She made it seem light. You know, she really touched my heart with that poem, man. And like you said, if you haven't heard it, you need to hear it.
One thing I did love about the poem was that, she was speaking. It felt like, even though she's a young black woman, and it felt like she was speaking from a black perspective that could also be used from an all-encompassing perspective. But you could tell it was to me, it seemed like she was speaking from a black perspective to me. And I appreciated it.
No doubt.
Them boy look some of them look uneasy out there as she been talking. You know what I mean? Like
exactly. And that's one of the major reasons I really liked it. I was like, yeah, her face tight, his face tight too. Yeah. Yep.
Make them feel it. Make them feel
really
it.
Feeling that. You got to make them boy feel it, man.
Oh,
I agree. All good.
All right. Next up, Daniel Cameron. 3 grand jurors are trying to impeach AG Daniel Cameron of Kentucky for misrepresenting info to the grand jury. What y'all think this is actually going to make it anywhere?
It should. Very incompetence. What is it that we say? Not knowing is not an excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse.
Right.
That's right.
Let me say, now that these anonymous jurors come out and said that they want to do impeachment of this fellow, the community at large should know right now that come election day, get this motherfucker out of there.
He's out of there. Get out of there, Rock.
Get him the fuck out of there, because he ain't looking out for nobody but his own political career. He
was playing some bullshit position, man. I didn't like the way he presented the information to the grand jury just to kind of railroad them, boy. Basically, all he did. And that is it. That's all I got for random news and politics type stuff, man. That is it.
Okay.
You shout out.
You forgot to shout out. Not a shout out.
Not a shout out, but just
a moment of silence for Hank Aaron.
Well, we gonna do that in sports. I thought we was gonna jump do that in sports.
Well, you know what? Since we go ahead and moving on to sports, let's go ahead and give a moment of silence for Hank Aaron.
Let's do that. Let's give him a good 10 seconds, y'all, boy.
All right, yo. So look.
Yeah.
Hank Aaron.
Legend.
Big time.
Yep.
Big time.
A king.
Surpassed, dethroned Babe Ruth.
Yeah, 7:15. You know what I'm saying?
And
Check
they
this
ain't
out.
like that at all.
Then why did
What?
he get the doggone COVID shot though?
That's right. You said he got the COVID like about a week prior, right?
Yeah,
we can have so.
but yeah.
I mean, he old.
So Hank Aaron and a couple of the Andrew Young, a couple of the predominant black, so black celebrities or black heroes or whatever, stood up in the
Black
silent.
leaders. You can call them black leaders. They really black leaders.
Take the COVID-19 vaccine in order to encourage more black folks or black people in the black community to, take the vaccine or whatever. So it came up that he after he passed away, it came up that he got the vaccine, and it was all televised or whatever, that he got the vaccine in order to encourage the black community to take the vaccine. The cause of death has not come out yet, but what do you think? What do you think about that, man?
I mean, we've seen other people, not just him. Not a lot of people, but a few people have passed from after taking the vaccine. I don't know if it was the cause of death, but they definitely died after taking it. I'm still skeptical, man. A lot of people I've heard said that they definitely taking it. I don't know, man. I'm still skeptical, to be honest.
I don't know, man. I mean, for me, I don't want to throw a bad light on it, because, like you said from the jump, they did it, to show the African American community that, hey, we doing this, so y'all should follow us, trust us, put yourself out there, on faith or whatever. I think he did a good thing. I hope it didn't go bad for him, when he passed, because I didn't know Hank Aaron to have any type of illness or being sick or nothing like that, up to this point, so that's why this is a real shock. But hopefully it'll come out, man, and we really need to be vigilant, man, and keep up with that story, man, since you brought it up too, Brown, because I did not know that until we had the pre-production. So, that's the type of shit that, you really got to pay attention to. So,
I had a
rest in peace to him, man. I mean, he's a giant, as far as black people, and I just hope it turned out right.
I had a conversation. I went to go see one of my good friends, Vaughn, this past Thursday, and he had a little brush with death, and after got through everything, thank God everything came through, and he was like, I'm definitely taking the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? He was like, right now he falls in the pre-existing category, so I don't knock nobody that feel like, look, I want to take it because of whatever health risk I might have if I do contract it. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that I'm good. I don't knock nobody for that reason. But if you a healthy person, I don't know. If you don't have any pre-existing issues, I'm still skeptical on the fence. If I had a pre-existing issue, I would definitely take it. Definitely take it.
All right, man. So we're gonna move along. We're gonna get off of that. So we're gonna get into we're gonna go through the NFL real quick. And in the NFL, coaching circles be going on, and they always had the Rooney Rule. One of the candidates that a lot of people have been looking at possibly getting hired has been Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs. But the argument has always,
stamps.
But the argument has been that he doesn't call the plays down in Kansas City. Me personally, I don't like that argument that everyone has been making because there's a lot of coaches. Dan Campbell, who was recently hired as the head coach of the Detroit Lions, was a tight end.
Did you see his introduction? I mean to interrupt. I just want. Did you see his introduction?
Hang on. I'm gonna give it back to you. Hang on a second. Saying Dan Campbell, who was hired by there. But by far, I think one of the better coaching hires of this cycle has been Robert Saleh for the New York Jets. He was the defensive coordinator for the 49ers. And players have all said it's something that he does that brings the best out of everybody. Not just the players that he coached, but everyone that comes around him. I think that, and then he's bringing Mike LaFleur to be the offensive coordinator. Who was I think he was the offensive coordinator under Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. I think that's a good thing because I think that's who the Falcons should have hired as offensive coordinator a while back. And then, you know, that one coaching hire by the Detroit Lions just stands out to me. Dan Campbell, like goodness gracious, y'all haven't done right since y'all fired Jim Caldwell.
Oh.
Yeah, Jim Caldwell had a season that year, and they fired the man. Yeah, that's something to think
Karma's
about.
a bitch. Karma's a bitch. And and I just want to get started. And thank you for throwing me that pass back, Big L. That guy was high. He made his head coaching introduction high as a kite, man. His face was red. He was talking about kicking people in the ribs and biting people's ears. Man, it was just a ridiculous introduction, dog. They're gonna have a long time before they get to any semblance of being a good NFL team. Not at least get a championship team, man. They're gonna go on 16 next season with this dude as head coach. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, he has no business being a head coach at all.
Do you think they're gonna do anything? At the G went to the Jets, right?
Yeah, no.
It's the
Lions.
The Lions.
Lions.
Yeah.
But the Lions don't never win nothing though.
Oh, they gonna never win ever.
They career killers.
Well, hey, you know the
killers.
Browns have proven that they could do
Barry.
something. So maybe there is hope for the Lions.
The Browns went out and hired
The Browns ain't done nothing.
The Browns went out and hired people who are like football intellects though. They stopped hiring just the hot new thing on the market. They started hiring people who actually know football.
Okay.
So that's why they turn around.
Yeah.
Cool.
The Lions hired that dude who, like Rex said, was probably he probably snorted a line of coke before he went out that motherfucker.
You know that is home of Kwame Kilpatrick. That's his name.
Yeah.
You know he's one of the ones that
right.
He got pardoned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because he on that bullshit. That's why.
Hey, another shock hire was Raheem Morris. He was hired as the Rams offensive coordinator. That's a shock.
But I thought they had a pretty good offensive. I thought they had a pretty good offensive. Team.
They do.
Rams. So what
the
they
head coach called plays.
They ain't gonna change.
Yeah.
McVay
called plays. The Georgia boy called the plays. All right. Hey, so man, let's get into the NBA, man. So I want to ask y'all a question. Do you think the Nets gonna turn it around? Because since Kyrie has come back, I think they are over.
Think so?
No, they got one.
Yeah, they did. They did. They did get one. They won for it.
They beat
Who they lose that game to when he first came back?
They lost to Cleveland back to back.
Cleveland, yeah. That's terrible. You shouldn't lose to Cleveland.
Mr. Sexton went off. That's right. They not only lost to Cleveland once, they lost to Cleveland twice. They played no defense. They are going nowhere. And if they somehow make the finals by some happenstance or whatever, the Lakers or one of them Western teams gonna sweep them straight up.
They got a jail.
It's coming out of the West. I think you said it right the first time.
Jail. They don't play no defense, Brian. They play. You got two of the worst defensive dudes on that team, Kyrie and James Harden. They play absolutely no defense, though. That's why when I say from the jump, I've been like, they putting them two together on the same team. I say, yeah, they gonna light it up, but they gonna get lit up too.
And then they small. Their biggest person is Durant right now.
Yeah.
They should have never let Jared Allen. I can't believe they trade Jared Allen, dog.
Oh, and he showed
Jared
up.
Allen get he get revenge, dog. He like, yeah, y'all treat me, huh? That's what's up.
He been dunking and blocking.
Cleveland probably won that trade.
Oh, they did, no doubt. Yeah, because they're looking good now, good and young. Looking real good and young. I like Jared Allen a lot, man. He's a good big man. You got to have a good big man.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's some other teams to watch out for. There's some other teams to watch out for, but that Cleveland team with them two back-to-back wins, maybe that boosts them into another realm. I know a team right now that just seem like I don't know. It seems like they should be better. Like the Pelicans, they seem like they should be better. They shouldn't have fired the coach. Yep.
They probably wrong. They
I
probably helped
agree. I agree.
Hey, but anyway, man, we're gonna move it on from the sports, man. We're gonna get into the entertainment. I want to ask y'all a question. Eric
All
Kill.
right, wait. Y'all ain't got no predictions for the playoffs today?
Oh, you want to think about your Bucks? Okay. All right. So we already know who
that's
you
what, give it to him. Give it to him. That's what we want.
I'm gonna take Green Bay by 3.
You'll take Green Bay. I think Rex, who you gonna go with?
I got Green Bay by 13.
Green Bay by 13. Man,
Yeah.
I hate to say it, dog, but I think it's gonna be Tampa be the first team. I don't want them to win, but my gut says I think it's gonna be Tampa. They're gonna win by 3. They're gonna be the first team to play in their own stadium for the Super Bowl.
Tampa is going to win by 10 points. 10 points. We're gonna win by 10 points.
Hannibal is the nicest dude. He's so sweet, man. He's a great fella because Hannibal knows football, and he is bullshitting you right now, Brian. He knows Green Bay's about to smoke y'all in this game, dog. He just giving you a little something because me and Brian already picked. He don't want a clean sweep, so he had to help you out.
All I'm saying is Tampa is gonna win by 10. That's it.
So you got in the late game.
Yeah, who you got late?
I got
with the Chiefs, or you going with the Bills, dog?
I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't know if Mahomes is going to be at 100%. I don't think he's going to play at 100%.
Oh my God! You know what? The disrespect that Patty, my homie, done had this whole season right here, dog. It's just
man.
Disrespectful.
That injury he had with that nerve injury, the way he been wobbling, getting up.
With his toe.
I think that even though he might have passed the concussion test, he didn't have a concussion. The concussion wasn't his problem. He had a nerve issue. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's going to be 100% throughout this game. He might not even play the whole game.
He's playing.
Yeah, he's playing.
He is 65%, dog. 65% of Pat Mahomes is great, dog.
I'm just saying, to put him
out there. And then once he out there on that field, he's going to win. You think Josh Allen going to beat Pat Mahomes?
All I'm saying is I don't know if Patrick Mahomes is going to play the whole game. I think they're going to take him in and out the game.
Okay,
and
so let's see. I don't think that, dog. If he's starting, he's going to play the whole game, dog. So let's get this then. If he plays the whole game, you think he's going to win?
Yeah, I think if he play the whole game, well, let me rephrase that. I think if he plays the whole game and he's on point, then they're going to win. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Let me ask you, have you ever seen him not on point?
Well, no, but has he ever been hurt like this? Has he ever been hurt like this before?
I mean, he didn't.
He didn't have dislocated knee. I mean,
yeah, this is a nerve issue, fellas. Nerve issue is different from a muscle issue.
If he's playing, if they got confidence in him to play, he's fine. They'll do fine, and he'll play. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, Kansas City by 10. All right.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
I say fence. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence with it.
I'm gonna pull up the car. I'm gonna call the Bills by touchdown.
Oh, Brian. What? Hold up. What's going on at the Madhouse? What's this shit? What is this shit? You can't get no clean sweep. We can't get nothing. Brian, you know you don't mean that, man. You think Josh Allen gonna beat Pat Mahomes?
The Bills good.
The Bills is good.
They ain't got no running game.
Kansas City has.
They ain't got no running game.
Kansas City been kind of waffling lately, though, man. They did enough to win lately.
They were supposed to lose that game against the Browns.
You know what
I'm saying. They were supposed to lose against the Browns.
But did they lose? See, here we go with this, and that's how you find out which teams are championship teams when they look like they're supposed to lose and they still win.
That was the refs, man. The refs
they've been waffling. The offense has been crisp like it normally is. The defense still slacking too. I can't trust the defense.
I'm thinking that they put it all together this game and they win by 10.
I think the Bills come out and you know, give them all they can handle.
Because what he's saying is right.
I'll tell you like this.
They have Super Bowl.
And fellas, you know who's gonna have a big game? You know who's gonna have a big game? The Honey Badger. The Honey Badger gonna have a big game. That's right. Man, yeah, I'm calling it. That's right.
All right, we can move on. We can move on. I think we got it. We're
gonna move on, man. And like I asked y'all before, man, Eric Killmonger, they're saying that he may be back in Black Panther 2. I don't know which role he will be in, but I keep hearing that Madam Slay will be in there. So, and he plays a role in her infiltrating, the family, the Black Panther family. So
I sure want to see that. I want to see that happen because he dead.
They saying
So I don't know how they're gonna make that.
Lakeith might be in there.
Lakeith Stanfield?
Ledfield,
that's my dude right there. Yeah,
he might be in the movie.
Oh man,
playing who?
Playing a villain type.
I can see him as a villain.
He's an outstanding villain.
That dude can play any role, man. Yeah,
I can see him as a
play
villain.
any role, man. Whatever movie he in, I'm digging. I gotta admit that. He done been in some good movies.
Yeah, man. So, y'all excited for that? Black Panther,
I'm excited for it. I'm interested to see if they do bring Killmonger back. I see how they kind of weave that into the story. But I know that in the comics, you say he never died in the comics, but he died in the movie. I mean, we know that. I mean,
he still had a heart-shaped herb in which keeps you alive.
Why you say it like that?
Here you go with that again.
Keeps you alive.
You see how you put it? Hey, listen, man, Hannibal. That dude was dead, dog. We all saw him die. He even said the great statement before he died.
Yeah, we just saw him.
Let him go out like that. Why you can't let him go out like that?
No.
Why they can't?
Anyway, while we talking about Marvel,
that ties to the other story we're gonna talk about later.
Yeah. Let's while we talking about Marvel, WandaVision. I don't know if y'all watched the episode, but I know over here at the Madhouse we watched the episode on Friday, and I like the energy. When I say energy, the bewitching energy in the episode, and I like the way that the episode seems to be going and showing that maybe Wanda isn't in control, but she is in control. So to speak. This time the babies thing came in there. I think Marvel did a good job with this episode. They got the baby. They used the stork to say, showing that the babies were coming. And if you notice, she couldn't magic the stork away. She couldn't get the stork to leave. That's because she wasn't in control of the stork. I think that stork was Mephisto.
The particles.
Boy.
Yeah.
It's particles or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see how they develop the outside of this world she's created in her mind, or whatever the case may be. I'm ready to see the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more episodes because they, like you say last week, they're starting it off trying to lure you in and develop an actual storyline. So I get it, and it's interesting, man. I'm hooked. I'm ready.
I told you, you'll be in there.
I'm ready.
They got you hooked.
Hook, line, and sinker. They got me.
What you got to say, Rex? What you say, Rex?
It's fantastic. I mean, I'm loving it right now. I can't wait until next Friday to see what happens next. Shout out to my homegirl, Tiana Paris. Now, I don't know her. I just call her my homegirl. That's just how I talk.
She is beautiful. She's a beautiful black queen.
Yes. She's
an
becoming actress out there, man. Yeah. She been in
Didn't she play in Dreamgirls? That's a girl from Dreamgirls, right? Didn't she play in Dreamgirls?
No, it is not.
Oh.
No, it's not. But we'll let you get away with that one, Prime. We get your neck later.
No.
But
yeah, I could have sworn I thought she was in Dreamgirls as
here we go.
His thing wife, Eddie Murphy girlfriend or wife.
No.
Y'all sure? Okay, all right. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Hey.
Can we move?
Y'all thinking now? I might be right. I might be right, motherfuckers. Y'all just don't know.
Next we're gonna talk about, man. Next thing we're gonna get into.
Hey, Rex. Hold on. Before we go, Rex, do you want to get your rant in now?
No, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna talk about the doggone One Night in Miami, dog.
Before we do that, we want to mention Larry King passed away at 87. Larry King died. I get a shout out to Larry King.
Rex, you want to get your rant in now, man, about sports?
Come on, man. Touchdown.
About the sports?
Yeah.
About these highs and shit. Yeah, I mean, these brothers need to.
Wait, before Rex, before you say that, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead and drop that in there real quick. We playing around.
It is square buzz, man. I mean, yeah, it is square buzz. And that's what we do. This, dynamic dysfunction, but that's how it goes. But yeah, I mean, with all this crying and carrying on about Eric being getting hired, and brothers just need to go ahead and make their own league, dog. Just succeed, build your own shit. Even Cube got a little mini basketball league. You know, he doing his thing. Why y'all can't do y'all thing, man? Quit pandering. Every season we crying about one coach. When there's a bunch of young black coaches out there, eager to coach, eager to be leaders, and they won't let them. At some point, you got to get tired of that shit and just move along, though. And Square Buzz, that's all I got to say about that. Get your own league.
Let me tell you something, Square Buzz.
That was a good little rap in.
All right,
Good
yeah,
job, man.
yeah.
I'm very proud of you, Rick.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You moved to that real quick.
Yeah. All right. So one night in Miami.
In and out, you know.
One night in Miami. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right. You finally watched it. You want to talk about it. You want to give your analysis of it. After we just said it was good. You know what I'm saying? Told you to watch it.
Yes.
How you feel? How you feel after you watch it?
I thought it was a phenomenal movie, man. The debate that they had in that movie, like just having the way the whole movie moved, like Regina King did her thing as far as directing that movie, and how, you know, you might think the movie is going to be one thing and all just kind of centered around being in this room, you know what I'm saying, and having this conversation, this deep conversation. And it was so poignant, man. Like it was like so meaningful and still relevant to today. You know what I mean? And what I thought the debate was, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm misreading, but Malcolm X and Sam Cooke were having a big debate about what's the best way. And this way, I'm paraphrasing, the best way to fight injustice and do something for the advancement of Black people. And Malcolm X's stance was, you know, we need to empower ourselves and we need to go against the man. We need to make a stand and make them see us and come to us. Where Sam Cooke was more, look, I'm on the same page as you, but I'm doing it from the inside. I'm going over to what they offering us, and then I'm trying to bring us up and flourish us and show them or make them see us in a better light, whatever the case may be. And they were going back and forth about, to me, which one was the best way to do it. You know what I mean? Sam Cooke disrespected Malcolm X. Malcolm X disrespected Sam Cooke. But they both had really good points, man. And, you know, I just thought it was a great debate, great conversation. In the end, I think they just figured out, you know, that everybody plays their own part. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to play their part. I don't think it's just one way to do anything, you know, but great conversation. If you have not seen this movie, you have to go see it, man. It was, I'm not go see it, but just watch it.
Watch it.
Yeah, watch it. Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon Prime, man. It's a dope fucking movie, man.
I would say that it was more likely to be.
Hold on. Before you go in, I feel like we should just go ahead and move this on from entertainment and put this right on over here into the meat and potatoes.
Think so?
Go ahead and get to the
main. To be the meat and potatoes?
Yes, right. The meat and potatoes. Go ahead and get it on.
Meat and potatoes. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna ask then, because I'm gonna ask Brown. I'm gonna ask Brown.
I cut him off. I want to see what he has to say about how he feels on which way everything should go.
That's what I was going to say.
I think it was more than just a two-sided conversation. I think it was a four-way conversation. It was four different perspectives on how Black Americans see or view or viewed by the outside communities. Jim Brown had his own way of thinking about things. Muhammad Ali had his own way of thinking about things. Malcolm had his own way, and then you had
Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke with his own way of thinking. Sam Cooke was more of a let me build some stuff and show my people how to build stuff and get paid while, you know, they going through this life with white America or whatever. So because he was more about, you know, owning masters, owning rights to music or whatever, and having people and then having those white people buy or use their music or whatever, and then they continue to grow or build their portfolio based off that music.
And I don't think a lot of people understood how powerful that message was, because if you look at entertainers today, the one big thing about, we just talked about Lil Wayne selling masters, which he sold Nicki's and Drake's. Was one powerful thing you can do in entertainment is own your own music. When you own your own music, they have to pay you for anything they do with your music. That's why 3 6 Mafia so relevant till this day. But back to that thing, that's why Sam Cooke message was powerful also, because he was talking about
I wanna say something in response to what you just said, Brian. Then Rex, I wanna hear your take on the conversation we having. As far as what Sam Cooke did, that was a money play, and that's the get you a foothold in the money game. But as far as the advancement of Black people, how does that really play a role in the advancement of Black people per se? Good catch.
They don't own you. They don't own you. You own what you say. But those are your words. They can't take your words and use them.
I get that.
They gotta come to you and pay you to be able to touch anything. When they don't own you.
Let me tell you what he did was how it was more powerful. Or think about it, and how it advanced Black people. The one thing we don't have access to is capital, but we use that in order to gain access to capital, and that's how he was teaching the younger artists. This is how you get capital, and you have long-term capital. You have money that comes that constantly growing and growing and growing that you ain't got to work for.
Okay, because you get yourself in a position of power based on the money.
Yeah.
Based
and
on
I
can see that.
My facial expression. Fournette with an amazing touchdown run. That was beast mode, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Way not to go down.
Yeah, Rex.
Go ahead, man.
All right, Rex. I want to hear your take on the movie, Rex, or the discussion that we having about the movie.
I thought it was fantastic. Good acting by everybody. Aldous Hodge on down. They did an excellent job. I think I agree with you, Prime. And I feel what Hannibal's saying too about what Sam Cooke was saying. Mm-hmm. At that time, Sam Cooke been in a different mind frame, like back at that time. Because even before that, I kind of don't agree with a lot that Malcolm was saying. Because
we know you do.
He been real radical. Yeah. But I love that dude. But he been real. He been real radical before he went to Mecca. And this story took place right before he went to Mecca. So at that time, he was feeling that way about white people. And Sam been trying to tell him, all of them ain't like that. And at the same time, you got the dynamic with Muhammad Ali being the youngest dude in that room. He had just become heavyweight champion of the world at 22 years old. And he's been trying to find his way too. Yeah, exactly. And he been trying to find his way too by following these giants. At that time, Jim Brown been about to retire. He had been dominating the NFL for 8 or 9 seasons, man. He been the man in the United States as far as football. Everybody had to talk to Jim Brown. So to me, that dynamic and the way it played out and how they each felt that Black people can get ahead by doing it like this or doing it like that. The worst thing that happened, if you see, and I don't spoil the movie or whatever, is the split between all of them. Because in the end, Malcolm passed, Sam Cooke died, and everything just going to shit after that.
But they came back together before they left that hotel, though.
Yeah, true. But if you see what happened after, damn it, I don't want to tell it.
Well, no, we can talk about it. I think we can talk about it. It's been out for a week or so now.
But if you see what happened after, they went to that bar, they split, man. Even you saw Malcolm getting his house burned down by the Nation of Islam and shit. You saw Jim Brown going on to be an actor. Sam Cooke was on that show, and they showed him last because right after Sam Cooke made that song, Sam Cooke was murdered in a motel room, someplace he had no business being, man. And I still believe to this day they set Sam Cooke up.
Could be.
Him, Sam Cooke, and Malcolm X been two of the most important dudes as far as that movement at that time. Because Jim Brown had already kind of, I ain't gonna say he bow out, but he been doing something different. And Muhammad Ali been too young at that time. But to me,
which side you think?
Excellent movie. Man, for me, man, I kind of feel both of them. So I kind of had an impasse. I can't say I picked Malcolm's side over Sam Cooke's side. Because I do believe. Go ahead.
I was about to say I'm actually surprised to hear you say that. I thought you would definitely have picked what Malcolm said, his position, his position.
He did.
He said he believed in both.
Yeah, he picked both.
He picked, but he said Malcolm side more than Sam Cooke.
Malcolm side more than Camp. Yeah. Now that I definitely believe that you felt
I
that
did
way.
not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I did not say that. I said I'm at an impasse. I feel both of them because I love Sam Cooke and I know what Sam Cooke been all about. You know, he going through a phase, and at the same time, right before he was murdered, he was changing. You know, into not like a militant artist or nothing like that, but a more aware artist. You know, more aware of the type of music he putting out and shit or whatever, and how he making people feel.
Because remember what he said during that, he said that, yeah, I write that music all the time, but I put out this music because this is what people want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, well, why don't you
Sam
put
Cooke
out
always been down.
what you wanted to put out? I mean, that's when he went into the rant about him owning his masters and everything.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
But another thing I want to say, think about what Jim Brown faced before he got down there.
What happened?
Think about what he faced before he got down there in the movie.
Oh yeah. The way they treat him at the was it the Copacabana? Was it the Copacabana he was at?
No. That was Jim Brown when he was at the white guy's house.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Jim Brown? Yeah, okay. Yeah. My bad. I thought you were talking about Sam Cooke. Yeah.
No. The Copacabana. Nah, fuck that place. But okay, moving on. Right. But no, think about that though. Jim Brown, this white man, he talked all this crap about, oh, I love you, just that. Running the football, you had the pigskin all over the place. And as soon as he said something about helping him out and walking through that threshold, oh no, you know we don't let niggas in the house.
You know we don't let niggas in the house.
Just like that. He said it just like that too. I've been like, damn, who the fuck is this dude? Jim. Fuck his ass off, Jim.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. I saw another video clip where they were interviewing a black woman. She grew up in Detroit or whatever. She said that shit. That's what my dad was. He's a black man. He ain't let no white people in the fucking house in the threshold. You can talk from that point.
I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him at all. I ain't mad at him at all. But like you say, Brown, that was a powerful little scene. Right. You know what I'm saying? For Jim Brown to go through.
How many of y'all really do let white people in your house?
And you know, I want to say this one more time. I know I said it at the beginning of this conversation, but Regina King did an awesome job directing this movie, man. I don't know who wrote the script, but the direction of the movie, the photography of it, man, that shit was good. Very good.
No, really, I'm asking a question.
No, he asking a real question though.
How many of y'all let white people in your house for real?
No white person has ever been in my house.
You can't even look in this motherfucker.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I know I didn't close. Now, I better not see you peeping through my goddamn windows. Like for real. Like
I'm gonna say, other than the maintenance man.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
Nobody.
White man don't come up. Oh, you know what? Okay, I lied. When I got my AC fixed, I got my AC looked at one time. And white man wasn't here for that.
That's different.
You can't say that, Brian. You can't say that.
That's why I say my bad. I lied. There was a white man.
So basically, we using white people for help.
Yeah, they the help.
No, I ain't saying use them for help. Yeah. They provide a service that you need.
That's basically what you saying, Animal. That's basically what you saying.
No.
You doing something or you fixing something. That's right. Otherwise, you ain't coming here.
It helps. Right. It helps, man. That's it. The only way they get up in here.
It helps.
It's the only way they get up in here.
Damn. That's a geographical thing. That's a southern thing.
So I think in conclusion, well, I don't say in conclusion, because Hannibal, did you ever give what you think about the best way to attack it, one side or the other, or you kind of like?
No, you don't, man. In order for it to be a good attack plan, you gotta have both sides. You gotta infiltrate it from the inside and work your way on from the out. Because anything that ever gets taken down, it always comes from both ends. It's easy. Why work harder? Work smarter.
You know what? Work together. I'm about to say that. Work together. Just about to say that. So I think Well, that's all. Obviously, that's the easy answer. I actually was expecting some people to be on either side of the fence on that one, but
No, because too much division leads us now.
I agree.
Togetherness, working together and working from the inside out and all of that, getting all the help that you need. That's the best. That's the way that they've been winning.
So you know what? Look, I'm gonna propose this because and Rex, I'm kind of directing this at you. You know, a lot of times we've seen a lot of debates online that you have either initiated or participated in, and and what I would like to see in your conversations is accepting roles, where because you are quick to say pick a side, true or false.
You damn right.
Exactly. So in this conversation, we're saying that it's not about picking the side; it's about utilizing both sides. Would you agree?
No.
So I want to see and hear more of that from you because you get a lot of good commentary as far as your topics and debates. So I want to see more promotion in that direction.
I'm gonna say this about Rex. Since I've met my brother, his scope of listening is not as closed as what say that.
Hey.
I'll say that.
Hey,
His ears has been open.
Yeah.
He's seen the mountaintops.
You know,
I mean, he probably is the mountaintop now. He old enough to be the mountaintop.
he older than me.
Well,
He
that
been
was-
on top of it
For
one time.
us.
Hey, Prime.
He been up there one
Hey,
time.
Prime. I want you to mute them right now. I want them muted. I want them muted right now. Mute them, boy. Get them boy to mute for like 10 seconds. That shit is so after a good burn. Danny, you get me good with that.
hey, because when you hear this from Rex,
Let me tell you something, Squidfoot.
you know he mean business. Business.
And
That
he
or
ain't too
square
too
big.
much of changing my mind.
All right, man. All right. That was good. That was good. That was a good.
Before you go,
My
before you
bad.
go
Go
from
ahead.
this segment, though, this segment rolls on to one of your topics, though, because they talked about this. Jim Brown and Sam Cooke talked about their affinity for white women.
Okay.
Right. That actually, I was just about to segue into that. Good job, Brown. I thank you for that, sir. Thank you for the little kickstart.
Segue.
That since we finished with that debate, another debate that I've seen is the double standard, and I want to get you guys' opinion on this. You think there is a double standard when it comes to dating outside of your race? For example, and I think that
You
this
ain't even
was.
gotta
Oh, my
explain.
bad.
You ain't gotta explain. You ain't got
I want to explain. I want to. Now we all know that we have a new VP, Miss Kamala Harris. Am I saying it right? Yeah, Kamala Harris, and she has a white husband. And the thing is that we don't hear any real backlash as far as her having a white husband. But if it was a black guy, now I'm seeing this hypothetically, but I believe it's true. If it was a black man up there and he had a white wife, then I feel like then we could have been a whole big conversation about him having a white wife and the black man choosing the white man over his sisters and blase, this, that, and the third. So I want to get y'all boys' opinion on this, man. What y'all thinking about the double standard when it comes to dating outside your race?
All right. So first,
I'm gonna tell you like this, cause
Wait.
Yeah.
Let Hannibal go. Let Hannibal go first.
I'm
that's what I'm about to say. Yeah.
first, I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck who you like or love. But I'll be a goddamn lie if I sit here and say there's not a double standard when it comes to white women and black men versus black women and white men. Because I shit you not, I done seen more brothers attack because they like that fucking pink toe versus I done seen sisters attack because they like some undone meat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, that shit right there, it is goddamn right. It's a damn double standard. They will tear your black ass to fucking shreds. If you leave your motherfucking wife and you go get a goddamn white woman, they will say he a motherfucking sellout. That's what they gonna call you. That's what they
you
gonna
hit
call
that
you.
one. You hit that one.
But if a black woman leave her black husband and go get a motherfucking white man, they'll say, "Oh, sister girl that fucking came up."
They're gonna
You know what
say
I'm saying?
They gonna say it was fine. She probably deserved it or had the. It's okay for her to make that choice.
Yeah. Black man ain't shit.
Yeah, they gonna say a black man. They gonna say that nigga ain't shit. They gonna say a black man ain't shit. They gonna say that nigga ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they gonna say. They gonna say that nigga ain't shit. And look, I'm just saying, I don't care what you do. It makes me no never mind. But the double standard is motherfucking out there.
What you want to say, Rex? What you got on this?
Oh, I mean, we all agree on this panel here. We know it's a double standard. We've seen it. You know, I mean, if that was a brother and he had Snow White on his arm, if he made VP, they'd be roasting him to no end, man. It'd be awful, dog. Every day they talk about the man.
Oh, she run that nigga house.
Urban radio, exactly. She run the house. She do that. They just be chopping them down. But you know, with her and this dude, you know, I guess the best thing about this, you don't really hear too much about dude. I don't really know too much about him. He ain't saying too much, and he needs to just go ahead and just shut the fuck up for a little while.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah, and just ride it out. Yeah, because I really don't want to hear nothing from him. I mean, you know,
Brian, what you got to say?
I'm gonna say, yeah, I agree that there's a double standard. However, I would say that I think either way you go, I think it depends. Only because Kamala, how do we say fucking name? The vice president
Harris.
VP Harris.
Just say VP Harris.
I would say only because she is of a mixed heritage. I think it's probably why she may have got more of a pass on it. If she was, if that was Michelle,
nigga, they wouldn't give a fuck. Like, they wouldn't. They wouldn't give a fuck.
Let me ask y'all about this. Let me ask y'all this.
If she left Obama,
interesting.
I'm saying if she was originally with a white man, they wouldn't give a fuck.
Let me ask y'all this.
Originally with the white man, they wouldn't give a fuck.
And she wouldn't be as popular as she is now.
Let me ask y'all this question. So what I've heard through the grapevine is that when it comes to a black man choosing a white woman or somebody outside his race as his mate or whatever, they always like to say that he hates his race or he hates black women. That's why he chose. Let me finish. That's why he chose other, because he does it because he has a disdain for his race or black women. But then when it comes to black women choosing a white man, they always say, you know, she's been through so much with black men that, you know, she deserves somebody that's going to take care of her and treat her right. And I'm like, well, why doesn't that mean? Well, why does that not mean that black men has been through things with black women? You know what I mean? Where he feel like, you know, I've been through so much, I want to choose otherwise. And here's what the response I got was that black women have always been there to hold the brothers down. So they've always been that person to come to and help uplift brothers throughout the struggle when they ain't had shit, they poor, broke, and nobody else don't want them. The black woman has been there, right? And then as soon as they get some money, he want to go someplace else and spend money and time doing something else. Whereas the black man isn't always there for the black woman. You know what I mean? They always feel left alone and this, that, and the third. What y'all think about that perspective?
I'm gonna say that in one sense, sometimes you do have a lot of them brothers go out there and be talking some crazy shit about black women. And I'm like, yo, you talking about your mama, your sister, your grandma?
Yeah.
You some of y'all niggas are lost. Y'all niggas need some help.
Those niggas are despicable.
Is it fair to say that the and how you posed it with the, you know, the brothers maybe have had bad time with some sisters? Man, it happens. Shit, relationship happens.
It happens.
I mean, I've never had a Caucasian on my arm, but I was married to a Japanese woman before. So I mean, did people probably say shit behind my back or something like that? I really don't give a fuck. Don't give a damn.
All right. So let me ask you this question.
Said that I dated or married her because a black woman wasn't shit either, though.
No, I just haven't date her. Brother, I never say that.
I want to ask you this, Brown, because you've been in that position. It wasn't, or do you feel as though it was because there were no black women that you just felt you know what I mean, that type of attraction to. Even I'm sure you have a lot of connections or whatever relations with black women, but
You know how they
that Asian
you know how
one
they
was just
say
somebody that
term,
rose above everybody else.
You know the term that when in Rome, do as the Romans do?
He was in fucking Japan.
All right, well then that don't count. That don't count. That don't count. Then that don't count. That don't count.
I mean, they were the majority. Like, yeah.
And it's not fair to ask you that question.
Still engaging with sisters?
Oh shit!
But at the time, you know, I just happened to have a son by her, and that was it. I had a son and got married.
Okay, all right, then that's not fair because you weren't in the States at the time, so that's not a fair question to ask you.
Even if I was in the States, if I came across
that ain't a fair question,
and we just happened to click,
But I mean, the reason why I say
what color she was, if they just happened to click at the time, that was it. They clicked.
The reason why I say that's not a fair question is because your options were very limited in which you could make a connection with for where you were at.
What? You know what I mean?
Oh, you were here in the States?
No, when I was in Japan, I had Japanese, Brazilian, African, black meat. It was all over the place.
Oh, my bad. All right, my bad. I thought it was slim pickings out there. I thought it was slim pickings.
It was more of them than it was everybody else.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's fair. I guess.
Hold on, Prime. Let me ask you a question. If something was to happen between you and your lady,
wife.
You know what I'm saying? Old lady, your old lady. You know what I'm saying? Your wife. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Putting you in a bad spot, Brian. Putting you in a bad spot.
You know what I'm saying? To signify your significant other. If something was to happen, would you go? Would you go to the vanilla swirl? Would you go get down with the swirl?
First of all, the first answer I'm gonna say to that is that if I was to ever get divorced, I ain't never getting married again, ever. But as a single person, I dip and dab whatever who I vibe with. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about vibe. You know what I'm saying? Now, for me, I don't see a lot. I see more black people than I see white people. So I'm gonna probably vibe with a black person more. But I couldn't say I'm gonna just exclude any other race. I wouldn't do that. But I feel like a black woman is going to feel me a little bit more. You know what I mean? They're gonna understand shit a little bit better for me. So that would be my preference. That's definitely my preference. Now I ain't gonna front on that. But you know, you never know. You just never know who you're gonna vibe with.
No. But if you felt there's some passionate about this person,
if the vibe was right,
and this person happened to be Caucasian, would you marry that person?
Love is blind.
I don't know, man. I probably not. No, probably not. Probably not, man. Be honest, no. I mean, I'm gonna take the PC out of it. I ain't gonna be PC. I'm gonna just be real. Like, no, probably not. You know
I'm laughing at Rick. Rick started laughing.
Hey, man.
Probably not, man.
Oh, y'all hell.
I'll just say. And y'all already know, man. You know what I'm
But
saying?
y'all, I already know what you would do, Brown. You've shown that in your history. How about you, Hannibal?
No. First of all, I got the same message you got. I got to get married again. But if I were, it would most definitely be someone of color.
POC.
Why is that, Brown? Why are you just gonna shut everybody out?
I haven't shut everybody out. I said someone of color.
Yeah, what about you, Rex?
Everybody.
I just shut out one. I ain't shut out everybody.
I feel like I know this answer, but what about you, Rex?
Yeah, but I mean, about what? Say what now?
Nigga, you know the question. Answer.
Don't be scared.
If I was gonna marry her,
if you got entangled, if you started dating a white woman and you felt the vibes like that, would you go ahead and hitch your wagon to her?
No, probably not. I mean, but that's for anybody right now, though. I'll be 46 this year, though. I ain't got no business getting married right now. I have absolutely no business getting married, though. I might as well just keep swinging the way I just swinging right now, though. So,
Yeah, Negro. How about you, Hannibal?
You don't know me, do you?
I know you. I just want to hear you say it.
hey.
I want to hear your vocal. I need the
I
audio.
just looking at the screen so hard, dog. Like I just want to see everything, dog. His body language and everything.
Just put it
Hey,
like this.
listen.
Dog, I've been with a Brazilian, and I've been with, a Panamanian woman.
Black.
Sure, but I love my woman to be black, dog. Just black from high yellow, dog.
Mm.
High yellow
Crusty. From high yellow to crusty.
to blue black. Black. from
Hey, listen.
Black,
I just want
black.
him to see what he really want to say.
what?
You want to know you're gonna say hell no?
Or you know.
Even down to the crusty.
Hey, and to answer your question,
Hey, I'm gonna
hell
answer
no.
Hannibal. Hell no.
Hell no. Hell no.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you, man. I feel you on that. I feel you. Like, especially it's just,
Prime. Nah,
as the
You know
older-
that? Hey, let me say something. I
Right.
tried to holler at a white woman, and she probably was fucking out of my motherfucking league, but I didn't think she would. Mentally, I can't do that shit, dog.
I don't even know how to talk to a white person. I don't know how to talk to a white woman. Like,
It's not mayonnaise, dog.
I don't know what kind of game you supposed to come. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to
it
say.
wasn't no. I don't have no game. I'm just myself. I don't have no game. I'm me. I'm Hannibal Vanderbilt. That's it. I don't have no game.
Let me
That's
tell you,
it.
I would tell you something real quick. Like, when I've been playing pool, I was in the pool league, right? So the side of town I live on is a lot of white low bars and shit. So I would go there to shoot pool. And the most confusing thing in the world is when a white woman come talk to you, because white women will just talk to you, right? And they don't want anything. They're not trying to holler anything. They'll just talk to you and talk all kind of shit, whatever. Black women don't do that. If black women talking to you, 9 times out of 10 they have some type of interest, because black women won't just randomly talk to you. They see a nigga, they ain't gonna just come over, just have a casual conversation just cause. Typically, that I ain't gonna say it never happens, but typically it doesn't. But white women would talk to me, and I would be so confused. Like, do you want something? Like, why is you talking to me? Like, what's going on? What's happening here?
Hey, cuz, you
It's
just
scary.
made a sexist remark, dog. You just made
I don't give a fuck. That shit is scary. do you know how scary it is? You know how scary it is for a white woman to talk to you when you're in a white establishment? You know how scary that shit is? You don't know what the fuck is going on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I do. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I do.
You don't know how to react to that shit, man. So,
Hey, Rex, tell them about your experience at the back nine.
Yes, sir.
The first time.
Hey, listen.
Uh-oh.
It's very nerve-wracking. It's very nerve-wracking. You have to look around to see if she's trying to make somebody upset or whatever. You never know what can happen when it goes down. You got to be on your toes. It doesn't adventure. I can't lie. It's different from talking to sister. Yeah.
Hey, Rex.
definitely.
Rex,
Yes, sir.
tell them about your
Yes,
first
sir.
time back nine, man. What the question you was asked?
This, sir. I want to hear this one, sir.
No, we're not going to record those. I'm not going to answer that question.
Why not, man? Why not?
Because that's between us.
Oh, boo.
I'll
What
take
I'm
that.
saying,
I'll take that.
Prime, the back nine is it's a mix. You can call it a mixed bar or majority. I mean, it kind of tilts in a given night. It can be majority black, majority white in a given night. But most part is
More majority white than
Back
me.
nine, something else, though.
I've been there. It's
It's
majority
more
white, brother. It's majority white, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, it can be, but shit, certain nights it can be majority
Yeah, not
black.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
because a couple of nights on Fridays, then I had some of the coach people come in and turn that shit out.
Yeah.
For
People,
real.
it can be a Friday or Saturday night, and it'd be a majority black night.
Yeah. Next thing you know, that boy playing Lil Jon in there and shit. You seen plastic cups go around and shit.
What you about to say, Brown, about it? To wrap it up.
But I would say that, like you said, that they do come at you and get to talking, and you be like, "What the fuck going on? Did I say something to this motherfucker? Did I wink or look over that way one time and they mother just all of a sudden on you?" But they are aggressive than a motherfucker.
You don't know what it is. You just be like, I don't understand why you talking to me. Like, what's going on here?
Like you know what I'm saying? We had a night out there. I think me and Cliff was out there one night, and And the chick just walked up on Cliff and like, yo, what's going on? And Cliff was like, huh?
Hey, all right, I'm gonna wrap this up. But, this actually happened to me one time. I was at the spot, and I'm just like I normally do, go have my drink, sitting outside, smoking a black, and lady came out there. She's clearly a little bit tight, and she was talking randomly, like I tell you they do, and I'm just one word responses, blah blah blah, and she's just talking about weed and talking about smoking and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I can, probably hook that up for you, blase. And then she started having like connecting eyes, like looking at me and shit, as she talking. And then next thing you know, dude walk outside and walk up to the table. Like, hey, what's going on? And she's like, oh, hey, nothing. There's nothing going on. I'm just talking with this guy right here. It was her boyfriend and shit. And he looking like, why are you talking to this nigga? And that's how he looking. He looking at her like, why are you talking to this nigga? And I'm sitting there thinking, man, y'all need to carry this shit somewhere the fuck else, man, because I'm at this table by myself about 20 minutes ago.
Right, exactly.
That's what it's situations like that make me feel like gotta watch the motherfuckers, man. Don't believe nothing they say. Yeah, exactly. And I don't want none of that shit. I don't want no parts of that shit. Leave me out. But anyway, man, I thought that was a pretty good topic to discuss, man, about double standards as far as black men dating white men or black women dating white men. And I think we agree, man. It's a double standard, man. Definitely double standard. So that's just it is what it is.
That's it. It is what it is.
Hey, let me ask. Hold on. Let me ask a question. So you mean to tell me if you at an LS event, you gonna bust Becky down? Hell yeah. All right, then. Hell yeah.
Hey, yeah, y'all clearly have a problem. Well, I'm gonna say the problem, but y'all think that that's an issue, having double standard in that particular topic?
Yeah, hell yeah. Sure.
What do y'all think about? And I don't want to have a conversation about this, but I want to say, what do y'all think about the double standard when it comes to hoes? Men being hoes versus women.
That's for next week, nigga.
There's no double standard in there.
Nigga, that's for next week. Let's go ahead.
There's definitely a double standard.
It's for next week.
That's definitely a double standard. But
hey, it's for next week.
Double standard in
Next topic, nigga. We can talk about hoes next week. Yeah.
This is big. There's double standards that exist in a lot of places. Is all I'm saying. But we'll save that topic. We'll save that topic. Let's move on. We're gonna move on. Let's go ahead and knock out.
Start some shit.
Let's go ahead and knock out one of my favorite segments. Sit your ass down. Yeah, y'all like how I say that without moving my lips, innit? Y'all like that, innit?
Here we go.
Yeah, let's go ahead and to it, man. Let's go ahead and to it. Mr. Hannibal, I would like for you to go first, Mr. Birthday Boy.
All right, first of all, we're gonna go ahead and put Shaq. Shaq of Shacked in the Food. You've been shacked in the food. Leave them young boys alone, man. With your bullying ass, dog. God damn, man. Just fuck with Chuck. Leave the players alone. What
Shaq do? What did Shaq do, man?
All right, so he was in the conversation. He was talking about Donovan Mitchell, and he came off is it's constructive criticism, and then there's hating. He came off like he was hating, like bro, like. All right, Shaq. Sometimes you be funny or whatever, but this time you're going across the line. Like whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like move on, move your old ass, carry your old ass on, man. You know? Hey, like on that Goody Mob album. Shut up, Simon. Just like that.
All right, go ahead. All right, Brown, what you got, sir?
My situation down goes to the GOP and the Trump administration.
Okay.
They had an article that came out today by Dr. Birx, who was the COVID-19 coordinator for the Trump administration. And she said that there was never a time in which they had a full-time team responding to that was in charge of the COVID-19 response.
I heard about that. Yeah, they had to develop a whole new team when Biden got in. Yeah, hey, you right about that. You right about that shit. God damn it, I gotta hit it.
No time ever was there a full-time staff dedicated to the COVID-19 response. So I want the entire GOP, the Trump administration, all these sap-sucking bastards, every last one of the Trump supporters, all you white, what they call them boys, the Proud Boys, the QAnon believers. I want you, all you crackers.
Oh, shit.
Hey, because he was cute.
He said that with emphasis.
What cute they got the information from? Because the damn show with them Central
Today, I want to tell you that I am the Q from QAnon. I've been feeding you some bullshit information. So sit y'all ass down.
Somebody the Q. The Q.
I feel it.
Sit them down.
I feel it. That was good, man. I love it. All right, man. We want to roll on Mr. Rex. Yeah. All right, so who you got for sit your ass down, sir?
My sit your ass down this week goes to LeBron James.
Ooh, why so?
I want LeBron to sit there. Yeah. I want LeBron to sit down because he proving my point more and more about him not listening. Him being one of them youngsters, kind of reverting back to what Hannibal was saying earlier about, y'all got to sit your ass down, whatever. Listen up, youngster. If you get better advice, you wouldn't be 4 and 6 all the time. You'd have more of them things. Somewhere along the line this week, somebody been interviewing LeBron. He said something to that fact, like, he ain't really been listening to too many old heads and nothing like that because it's borderline hate. Now, to me, I think you can tell when people hating and trying to give you real constructive criticism. But that's just me. Maybe people don't get that or whatever, or understand that or whatever.
He did say
that. For LeBron James to talk about he ain't been listening, that proves my point. He never wanted good coaching. He just wanted to do everything himself because he think you know every fucking thing. And that's why he 4 and 6 all the time. And that's why he needs to sit his big ass down. No championship this year. Don't fuck the Lakers.
I would rebuttal that shit.
That's right.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is
rebuttal that shit?
That's right. How about that?
Hey, Prime.
How about that? Yeah, exactly. And I push it here.
All right. Wait a minute. I want to hear the rebuttal on this one. I want to hear the rebuttal.
Rebuttal for sit your ass down.
Oh, you give him no chance to rebuttal? You know what?
No. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. You know what, Rex?
I don't agree.
Thank you for that. Sit your ass down, sir. Thank you for that. Sit your ass down, sir.
No problem.
Give me the 84, baby. I don't agree with that shit. Okay.
Well, you gonna have to hold on to that disagreement. So you got to hold on to that shit. Got to hold on to that shit. All right. Let me give my sit your ass down for this week.
I'll let you slide.
Give me my sit your ass down. This week I posted in a seafood lovers group on Facebook. I posted a few pictures of me cooking some crabs and a lobster yesterday, actually. Yeah, it was yesterday. And some people, I put some different ingredients in there, blah, 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 and some people had a problem with a couple of my ingredients. They had something to say about, I use malt liquor in my ingredients. I use the Bull, Schlitz malt liquor. Gotta love it. Yeah. I use sugar. People had something to say about that. And I use the onion, right? But I didn't peel the onion. All I did was cut it and throw it in the pot. And people they were like, disgusted about the onion. I'm like, look, motherfuckers, you don't eat the onions. It's in there for flavor. You just boiling the shit. Just like the crab. The crab's got a lot of shit in there too. Or whatever, this, that, and the third. You boil it all. You ain't eating that part. All you eating is the meat. So why in the fuck is people got their panties in a bunch behind me not peeling the onion? They need to sit their ass the fuck down. Leave me alone. I'm doing this shit for years. I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I make them bitches to perfection. Okay? Make them to perfection. Leave me the fuck alone. That's all I got to say. Sit your ass.
Listen, one thing I know about Kaz, don't fuck with him and his seafood.
No, sir.
Just don't play that shit. That's right. And that's square buzz. That's right.
Hey.
Let me tell you something.
Straight up and down.
Crabs, people. Let him have his own crabs, okay?
I'm gonna say something though, Prime.
What?
I was kind of confused about the sugar shit.
I don't that sugar shit. Yeah, I don't like that.
See, y'all don't understand.
You got heartburn?
You add a lot of spice, right? Yeah, I didn't put a picture of the Texas Pete that I did put in there, but you add a lot of spice. I did the slap your mama, and I added some Texas Pete as well. However, on top of that, what you got to see is that the sugar helps cut the spice, you still gonna feel the heat, but that sweetness that you add to it with the sugar, it balances that shit so the heat doesn't seem so crazy or so bad. You know what I mean? Or too much. You still get the heat, but that sweetness makes it all melt in your mouth with the butter that you got in there as well and the garlic. Oh man, you just try it. Just try it. Have you ever, you never had the crabs I made?
I have, but I didn't know you threw a pound of sugar in it, though.
I didn't put all that sugar in there. Just a little bit, man. But yeah, man. Hey, I got the secret sauce, baby. I know how to make them things sing when they come out the pot.
No.
I'm just trying to tell you.
And you know the thing about it, he loved it. He loved it, and he didn't even know it. You know,
No.
That's how that shit worked. That's how we do it down here.
Put on there. I didn't see all the other stuff you. I figured you were trying to do it. The acid in the thing or whatever.
I'm gonna give
trying to balance out the acid or whatever. I figured that what the problem was.
I'm gonna give some constructive criticism, but not hating. Next time, put all the ingredients up there so niggas know.
I just leave out the Texas Pete. That's it. Just the Texas Pete. Usually I use Frank's.
Rundown of everything you put in there.
I usually use Frank's and fresh garlic. I have some minced garlic, but I usually use Frank's. But anyway, that was my situation.
You know what?
Huh?
Hey, cuz you know what? I like you sit your ass down, and you know what? Since them boy acting like that in that little group, fuck them. Don't put no ingredients down, dog. Just do your thing, because they don't know how to steam that thing up, dog. That's how we do that shit down here, dog. This is the South. That's how we do it down here, dog.
You should have did the video though, Brian.
Yeah, you should have did a video though. That'd have been dope for you to do a video. But anyway, that's the end of the show. This has been Primarily Speaking. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
That's my part. Hey, that's my part. That's my part, goddammit. That's
He closed the show. He closed the show.
Too long and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get us out of here. You trying to get us out of here. All right, let's wrap it up, man, fellas. Let's wrap it up. This has been another episode of Primarily Speaking. You know where to find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. PRIMERILY Speaking, no spaces, underscores, or dashes. I have been your host, Mr. Prime, and let's move to the 25. Come on, Rex.
No doubt. When we holding it down, dog, and I am the total package back again. Gonna do it again next week too. What's up, fellas?
Hey man, it's Hannibal Vanderbilt, your down south Georgia boy. That's right, the Aquarius is here, baby. That's right, we here.
Yeah, it's your boy Q the Body, aka Mr. Alabama Slammer, and we are shutting this motherfucker down.
Yes, sir, man. One more game, man. Happy birthday to you, man, Hannibal. Happy birthday to you, sir.
It was for you, boy.
Oh, yes, sir. Puff, puff, pass. And we will catch you motherfuckers next time.
Jay.
Deuces.